Mother Nature holds the key to our artistic, intellectual, emotional and spiritual satisfaction. However, each one of us has contributed to its destruction. The last 2 decades have been the hottest in 400 years, and more than 1 million species have become extinct. Sea levels will rise 7 to 23 inches by the end of this century, putting the lives of more than 100 million people at risk. Our environment has suffered the consequences of our actions, and it is high time we remind ourselves. We do not inherit the earth from our ancestors, we borrow it from our children. Industries are by far one of the largest polluters and the greatest threat to our planet. It is a false belief that someone else will save it. We need to act now. We understand that sustainable development is the masterful balance of meeting our own needs without jeopardizing future generations' ability to do the same. Let us understand what sustainable development means.
Sustainability means that things can keep going and sustain themselves, can continue into the future and go on forever. From human perspective, sustainability for our planet means that it can continue to do what it was supposed to do: give us fresh air, fresh water, produce food, and allow us to have a high quality of life.
Responsible organizations have taken a leap forward by redefining their bottom line as a triple bottom line that includes economic sustainability, social sustainability, and environmental sustainability. Our aim is to be able to give back to nature more than what we have taken, and at TaeguTec, our journey began many years ago. Today, we are actively reducing our negative impact and well on track to achieving our goal of making a positive impact. TaeguTec's approach of sustainable design takes advantage of what is readily available and explores what is practically achievable. The comprehensive EHS policy framework is the starting point of our efforts. We have identified opportunities to employ the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle at every stage in our production process. Our initiatives are focused around waste management, air quality improvement, resource conservation, water conservation, and energy conservation. Let us review our multi-pronged strategy, starting with conservation of resources. The implementation of our philosophy of sustainable development begins at the product design stage. We are effectively conserving resources by redesigning raw material inputs and processes to reduce wastage. Next, we scan our solid waste management strategy. Just as nature is able to use biodegradable remains and support new life, we are also striving towards zero discharge in all our processes. We are finding ways to continuously reuse and recycle our waste for our own benefit. The waste generated during some of our processes are hazardous. Therefore, it is very important that they are carefully disposed. What you see here are dedicated spaces under lock and key to segregate and store hazardous waste until they are properly disposed. Our water conservation efforts are also directed towards zero discharge targets. TaeguTec uses a closed-loop system to use rainwater in its processes. Fresh water, as well as processed recycled water, is reused at multiple stages. We are treating our effluents and sewage while completely eliminating discharge from our production facilities. Here are some snapshots of our water conservation units in our campus. A rainwater harvesting tank. A sewage and effluent treatment plant. Eco-dirt cleaning in production. Dishwashers in kitchen and water conserving washrooms. TaeguTec's water conservation projects have shown encouraging results. Within 6 months of rainwater harvesting and building several recharge pits, we have managed to revive a dry bore well. This is a testament to how far small steps in the right direction can have far-reaching effects. Our water conservation projects have placed us way ahead of current statutory requirements. Quantity of fresh water consumed has drastically reduced, and water quality from our treatment plants are also far better than what is a regulatory requirement. Today the air around TaeguTec is cleaner, purer, and safer because of our air quality improvement efforts. We are improving the air quality by plugging leaks and reducing noise and dust. Take a look at our air quality numbers. We have already exceeded targets and are trending towards further reduction. Now let us examine the energy conservation initiatives. We have moved through various stages, from using 100% fossil fuels to using renewable sources of energy. We have replaced large part of diesel-fueled power with clean green energy from hydroelectric power stations and local electricity board. Further, we have reduced the demand for energy by using solar and LED lighting. Today, 42% of our energy requirements are met through renewable power sources. Let us take a closer look at our energy conservation initiatives. We have invested in solar heaters, solar lighting, and even new technologies in our manufacturing. This significantly reduced our fossil fuel consumption. This has resulted in impressive carbon emission numbers. Our footprints are rapidly becoming greener. TaeguTec's endeavor to making a positive impact is visible even in our green cover throughout the campus here in Bangalore. TaeguTec's green cover of 350 trees per acre is our attempt at replicating nature's bounty in diversity within our premises, thereby improving the purity of air in the vicinity. At TaeguTec, we have not been limited or driven by regulatory standards alone. We have pushed ourselves further, setting higher targets and promoting environmental protection in all that we do. This multi-pronged strategy has catapulted us ahead of current regulatory requirements in every area. This has only spurred us to do more and forge ahead. We are sensitizing suppliers, employees, customers and community around us. We encourage them to partner with us in our quest for a positive impact on our environment. When sustainability is viewed as being a matter of survival on Earth, we believe we can create change. Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much. Join us in our efforts. Take the pledge today and be a part of TaeguTec's journey to create a better tomorrow.